I think the next Nier game is teased in a report found in Nier Automata. So the final machine report in the Intel archives of the game teases the story of what will happen in the next game. We see clearly the feelings the writer of this report has towards the events following the final ending of the game. This person shows us a burning hatred she has toward the machines and the others involved in creating Yorha Command. During the end of the report, it is revealed who this person is and the knowledge she has acquired after the ending events of the stories. Because of this, I think Jackass will play a major role in the next game. Yes, that's her name. Her character may not be playable, but she might earn the title of commander while leading a group of subordinates, of which could possibly be the playable character. But enough of the speculation regarding the next game. I'll be providing evidence as to why I think the next game is teased. So the first thing that was stated in the report was that while the machine lifeform network was destroyed following the collapse of the tower, a great deal of previously unknown information regarding the machine lifeforms and aliens was recovered from the wreckage. This lets us know that this information was only acquired after ending E, the fifth and final ending of this game, because the tower only appears toward the end of this game, and it's also only collapsed because of ending C, the meaningless code ending, which is also A2's ending. So we get a little idea of the time frame when this report was collected and compiled. With the information they retrieved, meaning Jackass and the possible others were with her. So with the information they retrieved, they discovered that the machine life forms were weapons created by aliens, and their only command given was to defeat the enemy. Long story short, they became too smart and eventually turned on their creators, the aliens, and killed them. The machines then realized the goal of defeating the enemy actually required an enemy. So because their only enemy were the androids, they knew complete annihilation of them would leave them with no enemy to defeat. So to resolve this, the problem, the machines intentionally caused deficiencies in their network. This essentially caused diversity in the evolution factors, making more unique life forms. Due to other circumstances mentioned in this report, the network structure changed once more because it absorbed human records, creating the formation of N2, otherwise known as the Red Girls, or those two girls that we see later on in the game. Then now we see her anger, where she connects all of these events by saying, "We've been fighting a network of machines with the ghost of humanity at its core, living in a world where we fight an endless war that we couldn't possibly lose, all for the sake of some council of humanity on the moon that doesn't even exist." Then she swears she would kill every machine life form as well as every a-hole behind Project Yorha. Yes, she curses a lot in this report because she's really angry. She mentions the last part about Project Yorha because a different report shows that the androids in command on the bunker created the Yorha troops to restore morale to the androids living on Earth, giving them false information that the humans are still alive, residing on the moon to get their fighting spirits up. Though the only mastermind behind all of this that we know of was the N2 network. So basically from this report, we can see that she collected these reports following the collapse of the tower, which means that this happened at the ending. So there is story stuff that continues on after the collapse of that tower, and we see that it was Jackass and her team that probably collected these reports, and she find out the true meaning and the true conspiracies that were happening. So I feel like she's going to be a really major part in the next game because now she has a lot of information, and people with a lot of information tend to lead these groups, and I think maybe we'll be the ones playing and we'll see her as a recurring character, and she'll be a really important character in this for us to actually get the story and stuff. So I don't know how the game will turn out, obviously, because this is really early. This game just came out this year. But it's very interesting that they included a few of these details, because I think people generally feel that the very ending happened when the pods were carrying the broken arm from from 9S or 2B, and they were putting 9S, 2B, and A2 together in the building and on the window, and all of them were still essentially alive. That's what people thought, but that's probably not the full ending. So I think that she received all this information. She's going to try to lead people, and I think these characters are going to be alive in the next game. We may actually get to play as them also, but for them, Jackass will be their leader and their commander, since we know the commander in the bunker is dead, and all the command that is the bunker is all dead because it blew up in the explosion. And I don't know who they'll be fighting against. Probably the network is still alive. Probably she doesn't know that. Well, she knows that they were destroyed, but she's so angry. She wants to go after all the machines and everything behind creating this lie. So that's what we could probably expect from the next game, if there's a next game releasing soon. And this falls inside with what news we just got, because we see that they say the creators of Nier Automata say they have a plan on what the next thing will be regarding Nier Automata. So I guess it's going to be a continuation of this story, not Nier in general. So let's look forward to that. Let me know what you think of this theory. Leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more theories on Nier and anything Square Enix. Thanks for watching.